Hello everybody, and we're about to continue our Let's Play series of Dark Souls Remastered. In our last episode, we were able to defeat Gravelord Nito, and now we're going to be heading on over to Ash Lake to finish off the Onion Knight's quest. So first, we're going to be warping on over to Daughter of Chaos. We're going to put on our rusted iron ring, because we do have to run through the swamp. So this is always an interesting area, Ash Lake, once we get there. Gotta kind of wind your way through a hollowed out tree, and then encounter some lovely enemies, like the basilisk that we saw in the depths. And it's kind of a mess to do if you're doing the area early. You definitely want to have the ability to warp, because if you do go all the way down there and you don't have the Lord Vessel, I believe you are essentially in a very tough spot, because then you have to work your way all the way back up, and that is not easy. So definitely an area to do near the end of the game. And sadly, we're actually kind of close to the end. After we finish up Ash Lake, we're going to start heading on over to the DLC content. And then we're going to close up the game by doing Sif, and then the Four Kings fight we still haven't done, and then the actual end of the game with Gwyn. It's been a fun journey so far, though. We're just going to kind of ignore these guys. We have fought them plenty of time. Well, I bet you I still didn't use that Firekeeper soul. I did not. we'll have to do that in this episode too. So we're heading right on over to where we picked up the Chloranthy ring, which is right over here. So we're going to go up this big root, see these big trees, and if you remember back when we were going through the Tomb of the Giants, you could see like giant trees in the distance. I'm getting the feeling that this type of tree is one of those types of trees. And there is another Hydra actually in the Ash Lake area. Okay, I want to hit this bonfire. And now we're going to be working our way down. It's a little tricky sometimes to exactly figure out which way you're going. But you'll see there are items that you can collect. Oh, I think we can actually get that. Right over here. Usually it's a bunch of, I think, Titanite. There's another one over there. Oh boy, oh, almost slipped right off. See, this is a very tricky area for sure. Worst part is probably the basilisks though. But we did pick up a purging stone when we were fighting the those like clam enemies with the heals. So if we do get cursed, we should be okay. a shadow of a basilisk right there. Not exactly sure where it is. Just gonna keep on working our way down. Oh, here's a ladder. And another ladder. We should be running into some right now. Here we go. We have a pretty good amount of damage right now, so we should be able to take this up pretty quickly. See, there are more down there, so just kind of be careful as you go. Where is that ladder? There we go. Okay, so there are more down here. Right there. Maybe one more. And just keep working your way along the root system. Again, another great example of the interconnectivity of the game and the cool way that it goes to high heights and then deep depths. It's just kind of fun to see the way it works like that. Oh, I think we missed that one. Oh, the mushroom people. Probably one of the cuter enemies in the game, and always a shame to have to attack one. Oh, basilisk. Oh, we didn't switch out our weapons. Oh, fire is not doing much at all to them. I have death. Okay, we're just gonna keep working our way around. We have killed enough mushroom people. And now we have reached the entrance to Ash Lake. As you can see, there is a fire over there. Oh, did we... I bet you this is because we're not... I don't think we actually completed the Onion Knight's questline correctly. It's kind of a bummer. And I bet you it's because we killed those enemies a little too fast. It's kind of a bummer. Back in Demon Ruins right by the Bed of Chaos. During that last part we were helping him. And we had all of those tentacle creatures that were at the bottom of when the floor caved in, and then we were talking to the Onion Knight and he was going to help us fend off the creatures, but then we did it. Bet you that's where we messed up here. That's a shame. So what's supposed to happen is the Onion Knight is supposed to be right by the bonfire, and Sieglind is there as well, and he is dead. She had to actually kill him because he went hollow. Or there's who's to say what actually happened, but that's kind of how the story goes as far as between the two of them. And then you pick up a Titanite slab. Kind of a bummer we didn't get to see that part though. Okay, we have another Hydra over here. Be the same type of situation as last time. Just kind of work your way. Got us. That one got us too. Okay, we've got a couple more to go. Just a couple more, I think, and we should be good here. So close. The Hydras are always a bit of a tricky part for me. just a couple more. We should be good then. Okay, we pick up some more dragon skill. And like we were in the Tomb of Giants, you can see how they got these big tree systems here. So I would assume somewhere is where you were when you were doing the Tomb of the Giants part. In one of those areas. It's also a great area to pick up dragon skills if you were working on a dragon weapon. And as you can see, we do have a couple more of the clam enemies. Probably switch out some of our equipment. We're gonna want our Iaito. And then we're gonna want to put our Pyromancy Flame backward on our right hand. And then we don't need that shield anymore. We can put on our Painted Guardian Sword and our Dark Moon Talisman. There we go. Don't need this anymore either, so we can throw on Chloranthy once again. Oh, that's a pretty cool looking skull. Super cool. We're just gonna keep working our way along. Still bummed out about the Onion Knight though. That would have been cool to finish up. Not even for the slab, because we don't need that, because we already have one. But it just would have been nice to finish out the quest. Okay, we have this area right here too. There are some basilisks, so be ready for those. Kind of a little tricky part visually as far as camera angle. Oh, almost walked right off. Sometimes the big enemy in these games is the camera. And be mindful of your curse buildup. I believe that is a miracle up there. And the big mushrooms hit very hard, so just be mindful of that. As you can see, half our health bar in one swing. Let's see if we can get that miracle. Exactly how we get up there. I always forget how to get up to that spot. Let's just try one more time to see if we can navigate our way to that item. Kind of walk here carefully. Like I said, the camera does play tricks on you a little bit. Okay, so we gotta get up there somehow. Oh, is it right here? Just kind of fall down. Carefully drop. There we go. Okay, the Miracle of Great Magic Barrier. So if you were looking for that miracle, that is where you find it. And this one... Miracle of Bishop Havel the Rock, cover body in powerful defense magic coating. Havel the Rock, an old battlefield compatriot of Lord Gwyn, was the sworn enemy of Seath the Scaleless. He despised magic and made certain to devise means of counteraction. So if you are fighting a magical enemy and you were to use Great Magic Barrier, you'll have greater defense against the magical attacks. We're almost wrapping up Ash Lake, just a couple more spots to go. Oh, wait, we don't use Fire Surge much. We'll just keep zigging and zagging along the coast here. As you can see, another dragon. But this dragon you do not have to actually fight. But you can cut off the dragon's tail to use for a weapon. Right here. And I believe it does not do anything as far as if you were to join that covenant. Pretty cool looking dragon though. And that is essentially the entire area of Ash Lake. So now we're going to be warping back to Firelink Shrine and take care of that Firekeeper soul real quick before we wrap up the episode. We're not +4. In our next episode, we're going to be taking on the DLC content, so that should be lots of fun. I would like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we will talk again real soon.